Hey YouTube, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kia and you're watching Virtual Access. Alright you guys, so I'm back with a brand new weekly check-in. This is the third one of March. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this video. So we are doing from the 16th to the 22nd. And I am going to go ahead and skip over to the 18th, which was a gifts transaction. So this transaction was for some Krispy Kreme donuts for a school fundraiser. And I spent $10 on that. So I'm just going to put fundraiser. Next on that day was a gas transaction. And this transaction was for $50 at a sundew. And then the last transaction this day was a takeout transaction. This one was for $11.75. And this was at a Chinese restaurant called China King. So yeah, that's it for the 18th. So the 19th, we're going to start off with takeout. And this one was at McDonald's and I spent $7.80 there. We have two sinking funds transactions. The first one was at Dollar General. I went there and got some detergent for $5.89. And the last one that day, I finally got my hair done. And it was $75 to install. And I'm just going to put hair because she doesn't have a name for her salon. So yeah, that was it for the 19th. Skipping over to the 21st, I had a gifts transaction. This one was for the less fortunate. I seen someone that was homeless. I actually be seeing them everywhere, but I just thought to give one of them $1 that day. I was gonna put LF for less fortunate. So the next transactions, I had 6 sinking funds. All right, so the first transaction was out of my car envelope. I got my brakes fixed finally. It was $40 and I got new tires, well, new used tires. I got all 4 and it was a total of $150 for all of that. And I'm just gonna put car. So my car is officially on the road. I'm super duper happy because it is super duper cheap on gas. Even though gas is super high, it's about, the cheapest here is $4.09. It gets as high as $4.19. So yeah, drop in the comments how much gas is where you live and where you live too. So the next transaction was out of my Easter envelope. I went to Dollar Tree and got some decor for my tree and it was $18.73. Next, out of my son Mason's envelope at Dollar Tree, I got him a Y2 comb and some bubble bath and it was $2.68. And then the last thing I got from Dollar Tree was out of my category, just some personal items for $2.67. And then out of my son's category, this is like a takeout transaction, but it came out of his category because this is something he really wanted. Going to McDonald's for $9.17. So I didn't know whether to put McDonald's or my son Kobe's name. So yeah, I'm just gonna put McDonald's. That's where he actually spent the transaction at. And the last transaction was also out of my son Kobe's category. He went with the school to raise money at the skating rink. And it was $7. I'm just going to put Mr. P because that's the name of our skating rink here. Mr. P Skate World. And that was it on the 21st. The very last transaction of the week was a gas transaction and it was on the 22nd. So on this day I spent $20 and this was at a sundew. Yeah, so that is all my transaction for the week. And as y'all can see, I have 1, 2, 3 no spend days. I'm super happy with the achievement of the no spend days this month so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and do our weekly check-in worksheet. Alright, so this is week 3 for the weekly check-in. And this is also a cash stuffing for my cash envelopes at the same time. So we're just going to go ahead and add up all of our spending, which we didn't have any. So, just going to put a dash. And we didn't have anything in our envelope, so it should be empty as it is. So no unstuffing there. So gas, we're going to add all of that up. So I spent a total of $70 on gas. I have $50 in my envelope, so it should be empty, or it's going to be empty. So I'm going to remove the $50. Oh, let me get my cash tray. I always forget my cash tray. Like, what? All right. Had to go get my cash tray. Okay, so like I said, I will be removing the $50. So subtract 50. Gas is now empty. So we do owe $20, which I did write down in my IOU booklet to owe my card. Next is takeout. I'm just going to add all that up. Alright, so I spent a total of $20. I had $10 in my envelope. So it should definitely be empty when we're done unstuffing. So we're going to take that 10 out, and it will be empty. Alright, so subtract the 10. So I do owe $10, but I actually used my buffer money with this one. So I do have $5 in my buffer, which will be empty. So $5, subtract 5. So I owe $5 to my card. Next is fun. I didn't have any transactions there, so I should still have the 160. So no unstuffing here. We're just going to confirm what's in there like we do every week. 100, 150, and 160. Alright, and last but not least, gifts. So I did have 2 of those. So I spent a total of $11 on gifts this week. And I have 15 in there. So I should have $4 left after we unstuff. Alright, so I do have some real money, so I'm going to actually leave that in there. We're going to take out the $11. Okay. Alright, so that's 10. Let me get some. That's 10 and $1. So we should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do our remaining. So with spending, I was negative $91. I didn't spend anything, so I should still be negative $91. Gas, I had $230 remaining, and I spent $70. So that's $160. Takeout, I had $35, and I spent $20. So I now have 15. Fun, I had $125. Didn't spend anything, so I still have $125. And then with gifts, I have $40 remaining. And I spent $11. So I have $29 remaining. So I had to flip over to my calendar. I think for next week's check-in, I'll be doing from the 23rd to the 31st. So the check-in for next week might be a little later. Next week, it'll be a little off because of how the month ends. It's actually going to be called my monthly closeout. So more likely it will either be uploaded on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, I'm not going to count my money this week because I did go over a lot and I don't want to, confuse you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button and look out for my cash unstuffing. Bye guys.